What is going on, everybody? My name is Wally the Crypto Hunter. I hope everyone had a great day so far and hopefully continue to have a good rest of the week. So, without any further introduction, I wanted to get into the Metamonkey AI chart. What's going on? We got Steve the Canadian in the house. What's going on, bro? So, Metamonkey AI has been recovering slowly but surely, which is a good thing. First, I'm going to talk about that, and then I'm going to talk about other news that is going on in the crypto market. Like, for example, the fact that Bitcoin is just being a little funny lately. It's not really going up, it's not really going down. It's just basically consolidating. But first, let me bring up the chart of Metamonkey AI. We also have in the house Jeff. How are you? I appreciate you being here. So, since our last, you know, the last time actually that it went below launch price, now we are finally around the 30, 31 area. And pretty soon, I did said in a space last time that I saw resistance about the 37, more or less. Now, if we break that resistance, which you can see right here, if we break that resistance about 37.17, then the next stop will be the 41.74 area. And hopefully from there, we might be able to see a all-time high. Now, what do I like about the chart that I've been seeing nice and steady and it's picking up nicely, slowly but surely, and it's picking up. And a lot of people is seeing that the volume is picking up a bit. Obviously, this is now one of those pump and dump coins, so that's the reason why we will see everything organically. So the other thing is about the metaverse, as many already know. I have tested out the metaverse myself. Awesome Austin has tested out the metaverse himself, and everybody that's in the team, which I believe at 8 p.m. Eastern, we're gonna have a team stream on Worldwide Crypto channel. So if you want to find out more information about what is Metamonkey AI, then definitely shoot over there. And you never know what news they're gonna drop in the stream or anything like that. So it's always good to just check us out big time. Um, a lot of people do know about the Pure Wallet, which is the one of the utilities for the MetaMonkey token, which when you hold a certain amount of MetaMonkey token, you'll be able to turn that hot wallet into a cold storage. It also has the offline transaction via NFC or Bluetooth, and it also has a toggle button which is gonna be specifically for that app. You could be on the internet with every other app, but when you turn on that toggle button or on and off, you'll be offline. At least that application will be offline, which makes it even a little better as far as when it comes to security. So many people have heard of different wallet, like for example, Coinbase. They got Trust Wallet. They have the Crow.com DeFi wallet, and all these wallets are great. But in my opinion, MetaMonkey wallet is gonna be something different and even better. Um, let's see. So As far as the chart, like I already said, it's been recovering nicely. We can see it right here. These are the level where I expect maybe resistance, and if we break right through, even better. And if we break from the 41, I mean, obviously not financial advice, and everything I say, take it with a grain of salt, but we could actually see it going back to the old time high area. In December, there's a lot of news that's going to be dropped, so just make sure that you pay attention to all that. Um, Now that is that as far as Metamonkey AI, and let's get into some of the news. First of all, let me check out what the heck is Bitcoin doing, because literally it has been all over the place, ladies and gentlemen. I was thinking it was actually gonna start heading down, and all the signs were there. But unfortunately, as you can see, no, it's not ready to go down just yet. As a matter of fact, just created a real nice support around the 16,900 area, which is around here. So, what does this mean? Are we still going to be seeing a little bit more of upward movement? Very possible. Let me see if I can actually lower this. I'm also trying to find out the perfect combination when it comes to indicators on trading view, which will give me a better understanding of what's going on with the market. So right now, this signal on the 4-hour chart, it flashed to buy, meaning I should be, if you do anything like futures trading or anything like that, you should be long in Bitcoin or shorting it. Hey, we got Eddie Turner in the house. What's going on, Eddie? Smash that like button and sub. I appreciate that, Eddie. Um, so that's the one thing that obviously TA, it's a 50-50 chance. I always say it, it's 50-50 that I could do what I'm saying it might do, and there's a 50-50 chance that it's not gonna do it. And the reason why is because there's so many people, or should I say many whales, that if they decide to manipulate the market, whatever TA I do, it does not matter. Now, what do I see right here? Just by looking at this pattern, I see a bear flag. Usually, a bear flag could break up towards the upside or towards the bottom. What I'm expecting is for it to break towards the bottom, because a bear flag is also a continuation pattern, which usually will be followed by another bear flag. The final support that I see as far as Bitcoin is around 10,000. Let me put it up right there. Let's 10,800, but I think it's gonna go low as 10,500, 10,300. Just in my opinion, obviously. And we have some more people. We have Lacey Jedi in the house. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you being here. Seiko Hunt in the house. What's going on? Appreciate you being here. We have my niece. Hello, hello. We got Crypto Talk now. Let's go, Wadi. Max, how are you, brother? I appreciate you being here, man. So let's see who else we got here. Eddie, Crypto Talk. 12,800. You see that? You seen the bottom? Not 12,800, bro. I actually see it going a little bit lower than that, but Can it be the bottom? I'm hoping it is. Now, the one thing that I could say is that it might not happen is the fact that a lot of people is gonna wait for the bottom. But when the bottom actually hits, it's gonna pick up so quick that nobody's gonna get the chance to actually get in unless you already have limit order set. Like that's one of my plans. I'm planning to put about 11,000, even though it go lower, but I'm planning to put a buy order right there because at least when it goes drops all the way to the bottom, I feel like Bitcoin is gonna pick up so quick that nobody's gonna get the chance to get back in. Hi everyone. Eve could crash to 390. It's possible. I mean, if Bitcoin goes around the 10K area, then Eve, I'm expecting more or less the 500 area, but anything is possible. There are no major buy or sell order at 10K. There are at 12 to 13 and 6 to 8K. When the bottom hits, this won't be a quick retracement. This will still be over another year minimum. Well, we'll see, Steve. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. But at the end of the day, let's keep in mind that a lot of institutions, or better yet, even Binance itself, they're probably just waiting for the perfect time to buy in, and that's all it takes for Bitcoin to start going back up. Back up. One giant whale uses it, Bitcoin start moving up. That's it. I could be wrong. I'm not, but I could be laughing out loud. Yeah, I'll try not to laugh. Still have the side effects of the flu shot. So yeah, that's just what I've been seeing over here as far as what's Bitcoin trying to do, which has been playing mind games the whole time. Here is a possibility, which is in the 1 hour chart, that it could be forming a bull flag, but it's just a possibility. I haven't confirmed it just yet. And if it forms a bull flag, then that goes back to my theory that I spoke about a couple of days ago, which is Bitcoin's touching the 18K area, and then from there, we should see another drop. Okay, now let's go and hunting for some news and see what's going on today. Give me 1 second, everyone. Which, by the way, the only news that I did see earlier is that Caroline is walking around with FTX dog like nothing in Manhattan, and they saw her just chilling, which I find it hilarious in a sense. All right, so the 1 inch news. This is something that Daniel Gayton actually mentioned to me, which I was gonna do it, but I said, you know what? Let me wait because I've been getting wrecked. But 1 inch plunge, open short selling opportunity, general crypto market bullish. 1 inch network. After the recent 15.56 million 1 inch transfer to Binance, the token has plunged vastly in value, opening opportunity for short selling. While 1 inch plunges, other assets like BTC, Ethereum, Cardano, ADA, BNB, and other have been making small price gain. Investors short selling 1 inch amid plunges. A few days ago, Lock on Lock on Chain reported a 15.56 million 1 inch transfer to Binance. Lock on Chain also hinted at the possible price drop. This is what they tweeted out. 1 inch foundation transfer out 15.56 million, 1 inch 8 million 18 hours ago, and transferred to Binance 4 hours ago. The last time 1 inch transfer out 15.56, 1 inch was on June 9 when the price of 1 inch dropped from 81 to 60 within a week, a drop of 25%. So that was pretty harsh. Since the transfer of 1 inch took some severe bearish turn, at the time of the transfer, 1 inch was trading at 51. However, the token is now going for just about 44 cents. Statistics indicates that the coin has lost about 15% in the past day period. Over the past 24 hours, 1 inch lost about 2.5 in value. There goes the chart. The tweet by Lock on Chain helped investor make decision concerning the token. It appears that some of them have been shorting this token. One Twitter user said, haven't trade based on news all that much, but I left money on the table not doing it. Open a small short with Y invalidation on 1 inch the other day following that tweet from Lock on Chain. Came back to my entry 2 days after, but has given a 15% drop since. Fully out now. While 1inch Foundation denied claim that the funds were transferred from their wallet, the transfer opened up opportunity to earn high income. Bitcoin and altcoin price round up while 1inch recorded price plunges in the past 24 hours. The rest of the crypto space is on a small bull. According to CoinMarketCap, the crypto space gained about 0.58 in percent, 54% in value, with the market cap hitting a high of 885.88 billion. Bitcoin was among the coins making small gains, rising in value by 0.42%. The coin currently trading at 16,920 was at 16,804 24 hours ago. Analytic indicate that the closest resistance Bitcoin faces is at 17,005. Bitcoin could surge in value further if it surpassed the resistance anywhere in the next few days. Ethereum, the second largest crypto, gained more than BTC in the past 24 hours. Ethereum gained about 1.48% in the last 24 hours, rising in value from 122 to 1,251. Ethereum most viral resistance point is at 1,296. Once it surpasses that, ETH could further surge in value. BNB coin and third large altcoin also recorded strong bullish price action, rising by 1.7%. XRP, Doge, ADA, and Matic also gained value by 1.54, 1.17, 0.38, and 2.49 respectively. DeFi and Metaverse token plunge. DeFi token also gained about 0.8 in the past 24 hours, with some like Link, Uni, AVAX, and AVE gaining. Still, Metaverse token recorded a market value loss of about zero point 0.7. However, a few Metaverse tokens like SAN, ICP, STX, and E and J made some small gain. Now, guys, all these tokens right here, literally, it's a good token to make your research on. I spoke about stacks a while back, and NG, they just got, I think they even partner up with Samsung. So, with that being said, if you do some research on those tokens, you will be good to go. If you zoom out again, you will see BTC has followed the same pattern as every other crypto except it extended over 10 years, but this is all lining up to normal price action after significant rise. What up, Shaman says? Shaman, oh hey, it's Shaman. Oh hey, Lazy Jedi Seiko. Oh hey, Steve. All I'm saying, guys, is invest in orange juice. I mean, I don't invest in orange juice. Uh, well, orange juice is actually good for the health. All right. So, yeah, long story short, make your research when it comes to those coins. Sandbox, uh, internet, computer, something, ICP, stacks, and engine coin. Because those coins actually took off this market. And I think with the next bull run, it might take off again, especially if the whole metaverse. Well, I kind of feel like yes and no when it comes to certain metaverse coin because I seen a few that they really didn't take off the way that they should have. Just saying. Also, let me see. Yeah, everything else as far as news here is just basically old news. Oh, here goes something new. Alameda back Ren. Yeah, real orange are good for health. Orange juice is 98% sugar. All right, so now we're gonna get into an argument about the orange juice. So, hold up. Oh, crap. I don't have it here. But there's actually an orange juice I drink. It's called Rica, and it's 100% natural. Well, supposedly, but it helps. Like, that's what has been helping me when it comes to my immune system big time, literally. Alameda back ran protocol shuts down, alert user to unwrap tokens. And Ren protocol is funny because it just took a nice run. I think it was last week. Alameda back protocol Ren warned user that its version 1.0 is winding down and there is a potential risk of losing assets. The Alameda backed protocol REN announced in a Twitter thread that their version 1.0 is winding down and there is a potential risk of loss of assets. The team stated that after version 1.0 is retired, its holders may not be able to recover assets. This is the official announcement. Important notice. As announced previously, the REN 1.0 network is shutting down due to the events around the Alameda as compatibility between REN 1.0 and REN 2.0 cannot be guaranteed. Holders of REN assets should bridge back to native chain ASAP or risk losing them. Ren tweeted that Ren 1.0 is not the end of the Ren protocol after Ren version 1.0 shuts down. it will be replaced by a new community run REN 2.0. The developer told users to immediately burn the circulation tokens on Ethereum and claim them back to the original chain as soon as possible to protect themselves from potential risk. According to some report, there are currently 1,130 REN BTC, 19.2 million on Ethereum. The REN team claimed REN 2.0 will be much stronger and more resilient, resilient, thank you, than REN 1.0. It will also enable novel multi-chain application development with EVM support. The REN protocol is an issuer of a wrapped Bitcoin asset called REN BTC, funded by the infamous Alameda. REN allows Bitcoin holders to lock their asset and mint a wrapped version that can be used on Ethereum ETH. However, this mechanism has been put on hold for some time. The team announcement resulted in a misunderstanding as some users panicked, started selling out their REN token instead of unwrapping REN BTC. As a result, REN dropped from 0.93 before announcement to 0.82 at the lowest. An open protocol created to enable value movement between blockchain could soon be soaking into the ice of failed project. The primary reason for it is the lack of funding after the financial collapse of its mothership, Alameda Research, which acquired the REN project earlier this year. Alameda and the FTX exchange filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. In the early days of November, REN said its main funding source would be removed, forcing it to wind down. REN team previously said it was left with a runaway that would finish at the end of the year. Well, anything that has to do with SBF, FTX, and Alameda or Caroline Allison, whatever her name is, I wouldn't touch it. Literally, I would just stay the heck away from it just in case. I look into it quick. That Rika stuff is one of the few that is real and healthy, good cold water. Thank you, Steve. Shaman. Yeah, that's one of the major juice that I've been drinking when it comes to orange juice. I used to love Tropicana juice, but I stopped. Like it got to a point where I was like, I don't know, it tastes a little weird after a while. Literally, it tastes weird. Like it starts tasting sour. So I don't think that's actually natural. Just in my opinion. By the way, so that is it as far as news, ladies and gentlemen. Now let me look at some projects that I think has the potential. Let me just go back here. Oh, no, actually there is one more news. And I didn't even notice this one. So now I know the centralized exchange are falling, but what exactly is going on with the decentralized exchanges? Because 1inch belongs to a decentralized exchange, and Sushi Swap belongs to a decentralized exchange. Sushi Swap drops like a rock, uh, and I'm not sharing that. All right, there you go. Says sushi swap drops like a rock as DEX liquidity crunch threatens its operation. A significant liquidity loss threatened to render the sushi swap, sushi decentralized exchange, DEX, inoperable according to a recent governance proposal. SushiSwap CEO Jared Gray wrote in a recent governance proposal that it's clear that a significant deficit in the treasury threatens sushi operational viability, requiring an immediate remedy. Currently, the Treasury provides enough resource to keep the system afloat for about 1.5 years. To solve the issue, Gray initiated a vote to divert 100% of the DEX fees to the Treasury for 1 year until new tokenomics provide a more permanent solution. Gray wrote. Sushi must implement a holistic token model that allows the rebuilding of the treasury and deliver value for all stakeholders while reducing the physical liability carried solely by the protocol. New tokenomics will take time to implement and pass through governance and will take several weeks to implement technically, a process that could extend into Q2, Q3 of 2023. Following the news, sushi dropped like a stone from its Tuesday high of 1.4197 down to a low of 1.1422. Earlier today, a 19.55 decrease in value. So there goes some tokens, for anybody that is into shorting and yeah, I guess sushi swap and 1 inch right now. Jeff said, how about SHIB and Shiba swap? Well, I haven't looked at any news about SHIB so far. And the only thing that everybody's waiting for, and I keep asking myself, is why are so many people buying SHIB? Like they're spending millions of dollars on SHIB when I really don't get it because I really don't see the use case. I really don't see like nothing. I'm sorry for the ship holders, but I really don't see ship making it anywhere. At least not anytime soon. With the whole Shibarium thing that they decided that Bone was gonna be the main token for gas, and then also that they decided to take out shift from the metaverse and just make it Bone the main token of the metaverse too. I don't know. Like, I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe one day it's gonna take off like everybody's expecting, but so far I just don't see the big deal with shit. Yeah, I already read this one. Binance received a transfer of 1.8 trillion shit from crypto.com. So, all right. Ship is there. Hope is the only thing keeping it going. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Steve. I feel like majority of the people that invested early, they already got the money out. And now, the people that are buying in now, some are probably just trying to recover because they probably bought all time high and it dropped, and maybe they're just trying to recover that money with hopium. Now, the fact that it doesn't call my attention at all is the fact that why do they need so many tokens in the ecosystem? You know, we got Bone, we got Leech, we got Ship, we got She, which is gonna be the stable coin, and then we got Tree. Nice. Yeah, real nice. Well, stop doing that. Just so you know, my wife's telling me pay attention to the stream, but she's showing off one of the dress she bought. So yeah, how can I pay attention? She does this on purpose. Most of these tokens are dead; they just haven't died yet. Thoughts on Bollock's token? Now, Bollock's token is a different story. I mean, the fact that each token is gonna have a business backing it up, I actually like that. And the fact that they're going to do buyback and burn, not just burns, because burn doesn't do jack to any project. And I learned that the hard way, trust me. Um, I used to think like, okay, well, they're burning tokens out of the circulation supply, and then that's gonna make the price raise. But if that circulation supply is huge, it doesn't matter how many burns you do, it's not gonna get nowhere. Now, what Bonnix is doing is he's gonna be doing buyback and burn. So when you buy, I don't know, let's say $1 million worth, you know, that token obviously is going to go up in price and you take it out of circulation even better. But I don't believe in just burning tokens. Now, with the Bollocks token and the ecosystem that they got going on, I'm still holding all my Bollocks token. I bought in at the pre sale. Yes, my token got vested, but I'm okay with it. I receive every month 10%. I believe we on the third, yeah, about the third airdrop. So by the 10th airdrop, I already have my whole supply. Am I selling that token? Not at all. I'm holding on until I see some real gains, and that won't be probably until the next bull run. So I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat anything for anyone. And yeah, but do I believe it's a great project? Yes. Same reason at BTFA one fails, move on. Well, with BTFA, that was a different story. I'm not gonna lie. Um, Kind of hate to admit certain individual was right, but at the same time, um, I didn't see any signs that BTFA could have actually failed. The fact that I see it myself, like I got a Genesis um, NFT, I got two of those, I got one of the OGs, and the one thing that I'm not gonna lie, when they spoke about the migration, I ran because majority of the time when a token speaks about migration, it does A or B. A, either there's a big sell off, or B, there's a big pump and then followed by the sell off. So at that time, I said, you know what? I'll sell my position, I'll wait and see what happens, and that's that. If, you know, if it went through nicely, which it should have, but it didn't, and everything else that's going on with it at this point, I don't know what to say, but to wish them luck and hopefully they'll recover. And if they don't, then yeah. But all right, guys, let me get out of here. I actually gotta join the other stream with the team, and it has been fun. Thank you, everyone, for being here until the end. Really appreciate that, and have a blessed one, everyone.